Hello, this is Dr. Carola Fortner, and I am your instructor for the Fall of 2020 Developmental Psychology Online. I welcome you, and I want to give you a little overview. So here you will find the announcements, and shortly I will also post this very little overview for you. And you start out on the announcement page. So let's get organized. First of all, you need to take a look at the syllabus. So if you click here, syllabus, you should get the syllabus page. Oh, let's do this actually in the student preview way. So here we go. So it looks more like your table and not like mine. So here what you find is like a place where you can click the syllabus. I also pasted it in here for an overview if you like. And you can see that there is a very organized sheet of what we're doing week to week. And you will find the same kind of overview in every week as a little to-do sheet. And this to-do sheet you can actually also find, hope I'm not making you seasick here with the scrolling, you can find this here as a grade tracking sheet that you can print out. So you can actually print this out and track, or maybe you can keep it also as a file and just kind of check off and track what you are doing, and it tells you how many points there are. This is also color coded. So we have basically 3 places where there are assignments. First of all, the blue and purple assignments are from Blackboard. And it's not really 3 places, but blue means it's an individual assignment that you just post. They're all due by Sunday. And purple means it's an interactive assignment. So that means it's either a discussion or a wiki, and we'll learn how to do that if you don't know yet how to do it. And in that case, these interactive assignments, the first post is due on Friday night, and then you have time to interact with others and leave 3 comments to other students by Sunday night. So everything is due Sunday nights except for interactive assignments. First post is due on Friday. So that gives you a little idea. And so in each week, I have this color coded for you. So let's take a look at the syllabus. Let me bring that in here. Oops, I want to move it over. Here you can see it. Let's see what we're doing. So here's your basic information. I will actually place a link where you can have an office hour with me. And I will give you, I'll post an announcement about that exactly. And so you can actually always email me. And I also wanted to point out to you, if you're having some trouble with laptops or internet access, the college actually loans laptop computers, and internet hotspots for free. And so here is a link that you can access if you need to have some help with that. So our class is 3 credits. It's 100% online. So this is not an online live format, but it's all online. And we're learning about developmental psychology, which I think is actually one of the most interesting classes to take because it uses all the psychology knowledge and applies it to how we go through the ages of our lives. So if you're working with people or you want to know about your own life or your parents, this is always great to know kind of like where should people or might actually, what can we expect for people to be as they kind of go through the lifespan. And this is a lifespan class. So the book is already paid for with your tuition. So when you enter into our class, it'll automatically will get you into the book. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Here are a bunch of clickable links. First, you might want to check your browser, make sure that's okay. If you click it, it'll give you a little outline there, and if anything needs fixing. You want to make sure you check your email. You can, by the way, you can forward your college email to your Gmail or whatever you're using. Then you don't have to check things in 2 different places. It's pretty easy to do. If you're in our college email, you'll see like a little gear in the upper right hand side, and there's one place where you can forward your email. So if you're nervous about missing important letters from me, that's what you want to do. Okay, you get free Office Word and that you can get from the college, and here's the link. There's computer help that you can get. There's all kinds of support services. If you click this, it'll take you to this page where you have all these support services: academic support, advising, career employment, counseling. So that's more psychological. Academic support is more talking about which classes you should take, disability services, legal clinic, student involvement, all kinds of stuff that will be helpful for you. So back to, what did I do with my syllabus? Here it is. Okay, so back to the syllabus. I'm going to put this up. Nope, that won't work. Then I'll be in front of it. There we go. Okay, so then there is some help. Like, for example, if you don't know how to put to do a discussion board, here are some clickable links for quick YouTubes that show you how to do that, how to post in a wiki. What about assignments? Then there is some information here about disability accommodations, and I do already have one person who sent me a accommodation card, so be sure to let me know. And let's take a look at due dates. The due dates are, as I said, Friday night for interactive assignments, only the first post, everything else Sunday night. And I'll do my best to kind of answer things over the weekend. I'm not obviously quite as available, but I'll do my best to get back to you with things. So what I would do is I would start out with clicking through the PowerPoints to give you an idea of what's in the book. Then you read your chapters in the Smart Book. And after you read that, it gives you some questions to answer, and you can get 10 points there. And then you also have a Connect homework assignment. Remember, that was a green color in our to-do list. And those are some short assignments. They don't take very much time, but they kind of rely on your readings. There is a chapter quiz also in Connect, and you actually have 2 attempts. If you have any trouble with any of the questions, you can always email me. And then there is sort of like an application activity in every week, and it's usually either an individual assignment, or it's a discussion, or it's a wiki. And I'll give you some more information how to do that. The purpose is that you want to learn from others, so it's not just like a letter study activity, read your chapter and answer the questions, but we're using each other a little bit for learning from each other and using the concepts from the reading and hopefully interesting and somewhat life-related activities. You have some individual assignments. Again, those are due Sunday night. And then there's a final group project. In the end, your grade will not be relying on the other person's material, and it's not really requiring any collaboration, but there is a final project. Okay, and what is missing here? No final exam. And so that's where I feel like you're going to do this work as you go through the process. I'm confident you're going to learn things, so I don't really have a final exam planned for you here. Okay, so here are the assignments. You can see that each week is pretty specific. And again, this part will be in the beginning of each week. And that tells you how many points. And actually, if I make that a little bigger, you can see cumulatively how many points would you have at this point if you did everything. And then here is the grading scale. I give lots of A's, and that is because as long as you do the work, you're probably going to get a lot of points. And so mostly the way to get in trouble is to not do things or to get behind. And if that happens, talk to me, because we might be able to fix it and save your grade. All right, so if you do run into trouble, email me. I can give you an extension, but for example, in Connect, which is that computerized part of my class, I need to reprogram the deadlines for you if you want to have an extension. So you need to talk to me about that. And then here's a whole bunch of Madison College policies. They added a whole page full of extra policies about the pandemic. So here it talks about technology, infectious disease reduction efforts, and all of that, some of which doesn't really apply to our an online environment. So here is that was that. Now, when you go to your first assignment, oh, by the way, here's also the calendar. Here you can check your grades. Let's first look in week 2, because it's a little bit more typical. There's a lot more stuff the first week to get to your textbook and such. So you can see what I said is each week set up the same place, usually same way. I usually start with some little motivating like picture or information or video. Then here's our to-do list like promised. Here's that little video. And here is your PowerPoints. You can click them and you can watch them. Then you have your chapter work. Okay, and you click this, so it'll get you into the Connect assignments. And then here is for week 2 a discussion board. And when you click that, it'll give you a place where you then can make a thread and you put your post and by Friday, and then on the, after Friday, or maybe early in the week if people already posted early, you can respond to 3 people. So always the same one. So now let's take a look at week number 1. Okay, so again, no surprise, you have your to-do list. Now here it says, get ready, check your computer and browser settings. I'm going to do that just for kicks and giggles. And here it tells me, okay, my operating system is okay. My browser's up to date. Uh-oh, I have no Flash. And I can update that here if I want to. Cookies are fine, everything is good, except my Flash. But Flash is kind of going away eventually, so maybe I'm not worried about that. Okay, so now get the free Read Anywhere app. So this is something that is not as interactive, where you can do assignments. However, you can read the book at any place of your, if you get that app, you can get it either for Apple products or Android products, and you can read it off your phone or wherever you are. It even has a read to you option. Then if you do have trouble with Connect, here's a link for help. Here's a little overview of how the Smart Book works. It's a really short video. I would definitely watch it. Here's the syllabus quiz. So before we get into Connect and all that, I would like for you to take the syllabus and then take this little quiz. The little puppy is shown here. And the way you do it is, tells you here, click up here, and then you get this page, and there you attach the file of the syllabus quiz because that's a downloadable file. Okay, and then comes your PowerPoint. You click that for your chapter overview, and here is now how you get into the book. Okay, so it says click above chapter 1, click here to register and start Connect, and click the Learn Smart chapter 1 assignment to register. So what will happen is you will get this screen. Okay, and if you've used Connect before, you can just use your sign in. If never used it before, it asks you to make an account, and I would definitely use my Madison College email for that, and then you can begin. So here it asks if you haven't made an account yet. It asks you all kind of information. You're going to the next step, and you're going to get this where you confirm the, now this is not criminal law. You will see our book, which is Sandrock Essentials, and you confirm that, and then all you have to do is click go to Connect, and you will be in the book. So no problems there, and you'll just have to, if you want to know ahead of time what you're going to see there when you get there and how to do it, watch this little video here. Okay, so then for this last, what we always have, an interactive assignment or an individual assignment. In this case, it's the introduction wiki. Okay, and so what you do, and it gives you a little overview here, if you click this, what you will find, whoops, is the wiki. So I click up here, and look at here, it says your name goes here. What you do is you click this page and say, I want to edit this page. And up here are still your instructions, right? And then you put your name here, and then what are you supposed to do? It says here, click the page with your name on the right side, click edit page, so we did that. Then add your name where it says your name goes here, check, and then write something about yourself, at least 200 words or so, insert a picture that's required, and it doesn't have to be of you. I mean, a lot of people share their family pictures and all this, since it's just like a pretty limited environment here. But if you're uncomfortable with that, just put something else that is defining of you. And if you want to put a video in there, but don't just link it, but really insert it, okay? And if you don't know, and then make sure you click submit, and later you go to some other people's pages and answer them. So don't forget then to click submit. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of back out of here and go back to week 1. So if you really don't know what you're doing with a wiki, I've put like something in here just for help with wikis. And it tells you, okay, so first you go click one of those, your name goes here, you edit the wiki, you put your name in there. If you want to put a picture, what you do is you click this little picture link, and then it'll ask you to browse and put something in there. You cannot copy and paste pictures into Blackboard. Unfortunately, you have to have it from your browse from your computer, or wherever your storage is. Then you can type right afterwards like you would in Word. Okay, so that's how that is if you want to insert a photo. And if you wanted to include a video, if you wanted to, let's talk about that later. If you wanted to go and comment on somebody's page, what you do is you click the name of the page of the person that you want to comment on, you click edit video, you go below what they have written, you can type on there, and then you click submit. Now if you want to put in a video, what you have to do is put in a little video. I think I'm explaining that on the page in where I have the introduction. So if you have any questions about this, just email me and I'll send you screenshots, if you're having trouble with this, okay? So that's week 1, and then we'll just kind of go week by week. All the weeks are listed here. You can work ahead. Sometimes if you're working ahead, I might not have like every last detail set up, or you'll be the first one there to find a goof of mine, so then please email me and I'll fix it. So, welcome to class. I hope this gives you a little idea, and I wish you the very best. Hopefully your classes will not be too confusing. I can tell you that teachers are all super nervous because all of this is new to them too. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.